Hello, my beautiful Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. I hope you are doing well. This is going to be a general reading for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the month of April 2020. Now, we're going to be tackling 3 themes in the month of April: health, love, career. Now, if you want to reach me for a personal reading through my website down below in the description box, and you can also follow me on Instagram and Facebook, where I deliver daily messages to the collective. Sagittarius, I feel like you guys have been calling me for a long time. I feel like a lot of you are dealing with restrictive energy. Restrictive, I'm hearing. Now, Jupiter, your ruling planet, is in Capricorn. Not in the best placement. We have, when we're in Capricorn, Jupiter wants to expand. Jupiter wants to bring in something, wants to magnify, wants to open up and just, it's all about expansion. I'm hearing expansion, expansion, expansion. Okay, this is why you're one of the most free-spirited, I would say, signs in the zodiac. Now, being in Capricorn, that feels restrictive. Capricorn is ruled by Saturn. Saturn in Capricorn has been there, and you guys are basically hanging out with all kinds of planets that are in Capricorn. So Capricorn is all about discipline, lessons, restriction, limitation. So you might be feeling a little bit limited. Now, let's get into the reading. We'll see what messages Spirit wants to deliver for you in the month of April. Now, when it comes to your health, now this can also involve mental health, okay? So physical and mental health can be in a direct connection, correlation with your relationships too, and there we go. Oh, Lord. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. Let's just get one more. Yeah, your relationships are taking a stretch. Ugh. Okay. So when it comes to health, whatever health concerns you're going through, I feel like they're, again, directly correlated to the relationship, whatever relationship you got going in your life right now. The first card came out was yes. Dear Archangel Raphael, please help me trust my feelings as the accurate barometer of truth. For some of you who are getting some sort of physical ailment, you've been asking yourself something. You've been asking yourself a question here. A lot of you's been asking if it's directly connected to your relationship problems, your relationship issues. This can also be relationships with family members, I'm hearing, relatives, children. I do see a child here. I see a baby here. So relationship is probably the root, the cause here of health concerns. Maybe you're worried about other people around you here. The last card we have here is stretch. A lot of you need to do some stretching, okay? Physical stretches for many of you here. This is all about taking care of yourself. Thank you so dear Archangel Raphael, thank you for staying by my side and motivating me to take excellent care of myself in all ways. Some of you are neglecting your health. Some of you are neglecting how you treat your body. Maybe you're not exercising enough. Maybe you're not eating as healthy as you should be. But again, the stretch for me is really screaming expansion. Some of you want to expand, and it's hurting. It's hurting you. It's hurting your emotional health, your physical health, your psychological health. For some of you who are dealing with sickness or illness in the family, or whoever it is here that is not feeling so good. I see someone here that is sick. Divine intervention is working its way through the situation, okay? So this is a really reassuring card. Whenever I get this card for my clients, miracles are on their way, okay? So divine intervention. Also, I'm hearing for relationships, Spirit's going to intervene because it's not bringing you on the best timeline, on the best path for yourself right now, okay? There's some type of intervention, whether that's with health, but also the health of a relationship here. Spirit's intervening, okay? So that's the health theme here. Now, Spirit has been guiding me towards the romance angels for this part of the reading. And then we'll get some tarot cards in. So when it comes to relationships, what messages do we have, romance angels? Somebody wants to give the relationship a chance. Give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. Guys, this is all about relationships here. But again, Spirit's coming in. Interesting. All right. It feels like a lot of you are having to put a lot of work into a relationship. This is what I'm feeling. It feels like a job for some of you. And then religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. Spirit is definitely in your reading here. I mean, divine intervention, religious factors, spiritual energies here. You see how this woman's eyes are completely closed? I feel like someone here is not as open to working on the partnership, on the relationship. Look how she is focused in a completely different direction here. Okay? She is not focused on her man right now. This is you stepping into your power. This is you being guided by spiritual forces here. Someone's holding on to you, and I feel like you're somewhere else. You're completely elsewhere. Yeah. Feels like your focus in April will be directed towards new love, new relationships, new energies. Some of you are really stuck in a rut. This is what I'm hearing. I feel like I've been saying this a lot for Sagittarius. So new love. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. I feel like spiritually, vibrationally, there's like a bit of an imbalance when it comes to the relationship here issue. Let's get one more I'm hearing. Yeah, Spirit is definitely working behind the scenes here. I see angels, healing family issues. So whatever is going on here in April, it's definitely putting the family ancestral wounds. It's really putting a spotlight on the family, healing family issues. So I feel like you have maybe attracted this relationship for a reason. It feels a bit karmic for some of you when this card comes up. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. There's some type of relationship with parents here that needs to be healed. And I feel like you're repeating a pattern that was maybe shown in childhood or through the relationship between your parents, or whatever happened between parents or in family, within family issues here, plays a big role on your spiritual path. You signed up for this. Okay, so I'm going to get some tarot cards out and see what other messages can they expect for April 2020 in love. 5 of Coins, feeling left out in the cold, feeling rejected. Someone feels rejected here. Maybe you felt rejected in a way when you were a child, because I do see a child here. So inner child wounds here coming up for some of you. Or the person you're dealing with. 5 of Coins, again, feeling abandoned. Someone turned their back on you. Left you fending for yourself. I feel like also for some of you who are in relationships, a lot of you are feeling like this, abandoned, rejected. You feel alone, even if you are in a relationship. Some of you are dealing with a King of Cups here, 5 of Wands, 8 of Swords. Okay, so there's a lot of conflict with a King of Cups here. King of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, doesn't have to be. It's someone who has a lot of feelings, who feels very deeply. Could be a little bit moody. Let me show you how he looks like here. King of Cups is bringing in a lot of 5 of Wands energy, so there's a lot of conflict. There's a lot of stress. There's a lot of inner conflict as well, inner struggles. For some, there's some competition here, but I'm not really feeling competition here. I'm really feeling inner wounds, inner struggles, especially with the healing family issues card, the religious factors card. This is speaking about inner spiritual growth here that is trying to make its way. The divine is trying to intervene here. Big relationship messages here, because relationship comes through in both themes, obviously for love as well. But 5 of Wands with the 8 of Swords, it's bringing a lot of anxiety. This inner turmoil I'm hearing. There's a lot of inner struggles, inner turmoil. This too shall pass. This is what I heard. But again, 8 of Swords, 5 of Wands. It's revolving around a King of Cups. Maybe it's the King of Cups that's dealing with a lot of inner turmoil. You're dealing with someone here that is... Someone here is not being honest. You know, this woman here is looking at herself in the mirror. And in the mirror, it's someone who is blindfolded. Someone who is in complete denial, who's fearful. It's bringing up a lot of anxiety and fear. Okay, so she looks at herself in the mirror and what comes up? Fear, anxiety, paranoia, denial, I'm hearing. 3 of Swords. Geez, Sagittarius. Whew. 3 of Swords. This is heartbreak. This is disappointments. Someone's heart's going to get broken here, but I think it's for a higher purpose. This is all happening because something needs to be cleared out here. Ace of Wands, creation, something. We're trying to create something new. We're trying to bring in something more passionate. Look how beautiful she is. This is her trying to create something more within her energy. Ruby red with the sun. I think there's a lot of there's a lack of passion here, and I think that's why Spirit is trying to intervene with you, Sagittarius, to get you out of that 8 of Swords. How can we get you to feel more confident? Look at this, 4 of Cups. You're just not having it. You're completely dissatisfied in April. 4 of Cups. You know, the universe here is trying to offer you another option when it comes to love, when it's emotional. There's different options here that are coming to you. Cups are emotion. But you're not having it. You're not having it. You're just, again, in denial. Not seeing it. 8 of Cups here. You gotta let it burn. That's what I just heard. You gotta let it burn. There's a lot of fire in this card. There's a lot of red. There's a lot of flames. You come out, look at this, with the World, a cycle is about to close off here. So the World for me speaks of closing out a chapter, closing out something here that is not, again, your energetic vibrational match. 9 of Coins, again, speaking of you owning your power, you being single, you being self-sufficient, you owning it. Look how beautiful she is. Wow. And again, there's a mirror. So we go from looking into the mirror of distress to, look at this, possibilities. 9 of Coins. Looking into the mirror and seeing everything that you are basically worth. So this is owning your power, and this is not. How can we get you to own your power in April? This is something that you'll have to do, but again, there's going to be a lot of stress. If we need to let go of the fears, the stress, the sleepless nights, there's hopelessness, but there is hope. Spirit's trying to bring you in with this beautiful Ace of Wands here. It's spiritual creation, passion, enthusiasm, excitement. How can we get you to feel like you are living in the present moment, and despite what happens, you're able to enjoy the present moment, enjoying this moment fully, smelling the roses. Interesting. All right, let's get some. So we're going to move on to the next theme, guys. This is going to be for career, for people who want some information, some messages about life purpose. What is coming through for my beautiful Sagittarius? So for some of you, working with children, being at home with children, teacher, being a teacher here, children. I'm getting children. Being strong. Your life purpose involves helping, teaching, and healing children. Then with the Strength card, everything you've experienced in your life has made you strong and courageous. Something is giving you strength here. Working with children, being at home with children, helping others who have children. I feel like for some of you, you're going to have to be really bold. There's like this big change coming up here. And you see how she's very bold in this picture. She has her spear, she has her shield, she's ready to go. You know, there's something different that's about to emerge here, and it's taking an act of faith. Act of faith. That's what I heard. Writing. Again with the flowers. Some of you might be encouraged to plant flowers during this time, because I do see flowers here. Flowers, plants, flowers, gardening for some. So for some of you, writing, some of you are going to be writing something. You heal, inspire, teach, and entertain with the words you write. Who are you writing to? Taking this position of leader, this leadership position. being your own boss, taking charge of the situation, taking control of the situation. This is what I'm hearing for your life purpose. For some of you, people who are in a position of leadership, there might be some changes also, I'm feeling. Maybe you might be offered a position of leadership, okay? So something about writing, maybe someone writes a letter to you about some change, or this is you really engaging in self-expression, self-expressive activities here. Interesting. Writing, guys. Let me know down in the comments if you guys are initiating something with writing blog, writing a story, helping people with teaching, homeschooling. I'm hearing for some of you. All right, let's get some angel answers for the month of April. What advice? We have that yes card twice now. A lot of you are asking something. You're asking a question, and the yes card came twice. Okay, now for some of you, I feel like it's a decision that you need to make. Okay, they're also enhancing your intuition. So listening to your intuition, it's going to be enhanced, it's going to be heightened during this time. Do listen to it. Within the next few weeks, something will open up. Something will open up for you. Some of you need to get outside, or some of you just need to start moving again. I see movement, that's stretching, expansion. You got to get out of your rut. You're too in your head at the moment. Leading into April 2020, we got to get out of this 8 of Swords, 9 of Swords. I do see you having to make a choice to walk away, though, in order for a cycle to be closed out. When it comes to relationships, it's coming out really, really strongly for you, Sagittarius. Please do check out your moon, rising, and Venus signs, and let me know if you need a personal reading. I am sending you lots and lots of blessings, and I am praying for everyone who is directly affected by this virus. Please let me know if you need a personal reading. Like I said, I'm always here to help, and I'll see you on the next one. Have a great month, guys. Take